Hi, now we'll be discussing about Estimodeling from a detailer's perspective. Before going to Estimodeling, let's reflect on the general project flow to understand where we stand as a detailer. Everything starts with a project in the form of any kind of facility, right from a simple apartment to a complex commercial spaces like malls, stadium, government facility, etc. A general contractor is appointed to be in charge of the overall project. Any facility is designed by an architect. This design is given a spark by the structural engineer through area studies. And hence we have both architectural drawing as well as a structural drawing to make the basis of a project. A fabricator needs to fabricate various members as per structural and architectural drawings along with the respective specifications. A fabricator needs a detailer to provide the exact number of material and its types along with the sequence to manufacture and send it to the site for erection. This schematic representation is a generic idea of how a project flows with respect to steel detailing. It has to be understood that a fabricator can have a detailer in-house, but a majority of jobs are being outsourced. Let's understand the estimation process of a detailer. A fabricator provides the structural drawings, the architectural drawings, and the specifications of the project. With the input given by the fabricator, a detailer estimates the project tonnage and the quantity of drawings and deliverables that has to be made and the number of man hours that is required to complete the project. With the estimates arrived, the detailer makes his quote. Let's now understand the estimation process of a fabricator. A fabricator gets the structural drawings, architectural drawings, and the specifications of the project from a general contractor. With that input, he has to estimate the detailing cost, material cost, machining cost, labor cost, and other miscellaneous costs. Having estimated these, he prepares his quote. Let us now look into fabricator's traditional method of estimation. Traditionally, fabricators start their estimation with the 2D drawings given by the structural engineer and the architect. It requires an expertise to read a 2D drawing. Moreover, not everything is explicitly explained in the drawings. There are always information which is not available, and an estimator needs to have an experience to understand that and to make arrangements to fill those gaps. In order to determine the cost of material, the cost of machining, cost of labor, and other miscellaneous cost, a fabricator uses a customized material resource planning softwares, or sometimes they could even use a spreadsheet. They get the cost of detailing from the detailers. There are a number of disadvantages in the traditional estimation method. First off, 2D drawings are not that easy to read. It is time consuming. Though gap areas are addressed by experts, they can still be wrong. Because of the anomalies present in the drawing, the bidding cost has to be increased. And there is no option for any kinds of alternative design. Let us now jump into the ST modeling method. ST modeling is a method in which the estimation is based on the 3D model. This 3D model can be generated either by using Tekla or SDS2. The 3D model represents all the members that are present in the structural drawings as well as the architectural drawings. Stronger the model, better is the estimate, and lesser is the missing information. With model in hand, many design alternatives can be worked out, which could even reduce the cost. The 3D model can be saved as a .ifc file and can be used across the platforms. With the 3D model, cost of material, machining, labor, and other miscellaneous costs can be tightly estimated. Let us now dive into the way in which Estimodeling is done using Tekla or SDS2. In Tekla, the 3D model is made in the modeling module and is imported to Tekla PowerFab. Tekla PowerFab contains all the tools that can be used to estimate the cost of the project. In SDS2, the 3D model is generated in the detailing module. SDS2 has a separate module called SDS2 Estimodeling module. Directly start Estimodeling in the SDS2 Estimodeling module, or you can also import a 3D model into the SDS2 Estimodeling module. With the complete model in the SDS2 Estimodeling module, we can use all the tools that is present in it and even play around with the alternative designs and arrive at an estimate with it. Please understand, whether it's Tekla or SDS2, you need a separate license for Tekla PowerFab as well as SDS2 ST modeling module if you want to do ST modeling. Let us see what are the advantages of using ST modeling method. Being an estimation method based on 3D model, it can give more clarity on the materials, machining and labor costs involved in the project. Faster estimate can be made and even alternative designs can be worked out based on the shop constraints. Constraints here means the shortcomings of a fabrication shop. It could be like the inability of the shop to make a certain kind of, say, welded joints. Both softwares, Tekla and SDS2, are very flexible and customizable. Hence, the parameters can always be changed accordingly so that we can make a clear-cut estimate. The goal of Estimodeling is to create an optimized code that could lead to win the project. Let us now try to understand how being a detailer could help a fabricator by Estimodeling. There are obviously two cases. Case one is a detailer who does not have a license for Tekla for Fab or SDS2 Estimodeling module. In that case, the detailer must get the structural and architectural drawings from the fabricator and generate the 3D model and share the IFC file so that the fabricator can feed into their ST modeling system. Please note, this is only possible if the fabricator has an ST modeling system. If a detailer has a licensed version of Tekla PowerFab or SDS2 ST modeling or any other ST modeling software, then can get the fabricator's structural as well as architectural drawings and create the 3D model. Also, we need to understand the fabrication shop's limitations, that is, the things that the shop cannot make. Also, understand the labor and machining standards that we need to input in the ST modeling module so that we can act as the fabricator's estimation department and make tighter and faster bids, which would help them to win the project. Please note, as of now, more than 75% of fabricators do not use Estimodeling method. I sincerely hope that this entire session was useful for you to understand what Estimodeling is all about.